Good evening, everyone.
Could someone else do it?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1 of Beneath the Iron Heel. It has been a couple of years, I think, now, hasn't it? Since our last, roughly?
It's been a while.
It's been a, yeah.
Or a year and a half.
It's been
A year and a half.
multiple New Years, but I don't think it's been multiple years, if that makes sense.
It's been many moons since we've seen the lake.
Yeah.
It has indeed. So, because of that, let me reintroduce you. We have the party artificer, clad in armor, powered by some questionable means, but the best kind. We have Scratch. Then we have our newly returned from some library somewhere wizard with a new bounce in his step. We have Oliver, or Ollie for short. We have the ever enigmatic man of few words who has been off doing some training and has come back with a bit of a twist to his usual style. We have Urson.
Yarp.
Don't remind me of that character, please. See, whenever I realised that was the Hound, that killed me. Because I didn't know that. Obviously, watching it, and then frickin' somebody pointed it out after I watched Game of Thrones. I said, "Wait, no, it wasn't." And went back and watched it.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, it's amazing.
Not until after, and I was like, "Wait, that was him." Yarp. Yarp.
Yarp.
And next, we have our often spoken to in dreams tiefling, Kara. Feels a bit cold around here. And next, well, we'll let him put it into words because I want to hear the accent. It's been a while. We have the Turtle Man himself, Snips.
Hello! I can now speak cat.
What?
Have you've been learning to speak to cats?
I can now speak cats. They don't like me though. It's because I keep rescuing the boys.
It's true. And last, but certainly not least, the resident Witch of the Water. The almighty, god-hating Javera. And last we seen everybody, they had just been given a long recuperation time after some, major events took place, including the side of a mountain becoming irradiated. People still can't go there. So that most of that forest is now off limits. Most of it.
Day 200, the mushroom is still spicy.
It's kind of spicy. Anyone who has gone nearby, obviously has been warned not to because what you guys have said to them. People have tried. Yeah. Three-eyed fishes have happened. The usual.
Went with two legs when he came back. In the words of Yoda, there is another.
But obviously, the Town Witch has tried to keep everything a bit more, keep people in line, give them a good beating round the head whenever they decide, oh, I'm going to do something stupid. She's been given the authority to go, no, if you come back and there's anything wrong with you, I ain't helping. And has kind of taken on the role of town physician, especially after you guys got exposed a bit to it. But there was no long-lasting effects due to how quick you guys are. Pretty much. And so, a new day arises. It's about summertime now, as it was just coming into spring whenever the last stuff happened. And on a balmy sort of 18-degree weather, Celsius of course, because I'm, superior, and you all wake up as per usual to the fresh smell of bread wafting through town, as always. There's been some changes in the last few months, a few extra buildings built, a few extra houses, just bits and pieces. But for the most part, anytime you guys have tried to get involved, tried to help, you've just been told, no, you're not getting paid for it. Just relax for a while, do your own thing. And so, you've done what you've wanted to do for a while. Took a bit of time to relax after all the chaos that you've been through. What are you doing in the morning?
I feel like Snips has partook in his usual morning routine of waking up a la Disney princess style and communing with birds.
You leave your window open at night, as per usual. You have a few birds that come in. They always do. They always seem happy to see you.
And how are you, Geraldine? As anyone walking past just sees Snips having a full-on conversation with a magpie. That's just brought. Did you steal that from the witch? I would not do that. She is very grumpy in the morning, so you should probably give that back.
And all that the magpie is holding is a cigarette in its mouth. The kids are driving me mad. Because, summertime.
That is true, but you should appreciate the time you have. They will not be children for long.
That's true. That's why I'm smoking this instead of doing something stupid.
Very true. Tell you what, if you go down the North Road, you can intercept some of the bread delivery that comes into town, get a little extra crumbs that way. But you didn't hear it from me.
You're a menace.
If the bread hasn't already been snatched.
Before you go, if you got any extra bread to spare, drop it in Scratch's room.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I missed this.
You're a fine woman, Geraldine.
Catch you later, Snips. Just flies off. Cigarette still in the mouth.
They grow up so fast. And that is Snips this morning.
I've just been trying to remember the exact details of what I ended up doing in my downtime. I remember most of it. Been a while since we talked about it.
This is true.
It has. So if I've gotten any of the details incorrect, feel free to call me out. But instead of waking up in our shared house, I wake up in my newly established church. There's a little kind of attic area, kind of in the, what's the word? Rafters?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I wake up kind of early with the dawn, put on my disguise and head out for the day. Because there's no sermons in the morning, so
That's it.
I'm just seeing if I can get anything done.
Yep, one of the new buildings has been set up has been a church.
Mind things, I hope you don't mind going with this. If there's anything that's incorrect with it, you can also correct me as well. During downtime, Ollie's actually gone away for a bit to do some research. And hasn't been since, but it is known that he has returned and been locked in his room since. There's been sometimes a sound of quite hard. Trying to think of the word here to. No, it's just my head being dirty, I think.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Do it.
There's been multiple, every now and then during nights, there's been thumping from inside his room. And otherwise, it's just being clear as hearing of scribbling more than anything. He hasn't been seen since then. Though
Bruce
he has
discovered
communicated
erotic fanfiction.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
One day you'll find that stuff.
Yeah.
He has been communicating through notes and through Allura, though, who every so often flies in and out of the window of the room he's in.
How do I do this thing?
This morning specifically, his room's quiet. Not sure if he's awake or not.
Sorry, they've moved things about on Twitch a little bit, so I am just looking for options.
I think if you, with the front facing here, if you click the name, should be able to.
Ah, yeah. There we go. Let me see.
A lot of people haven't updated their display names on Roll20, by the way.
That's okay. It's alright. Just do it.
Oh.
In the famous terms, Egon bot.
This is no place for the robot revolution. Take it elsewhere.
So I should probably go and grab a thing right on this. I should grab the original code.
Ah.
Well, speaking of bots, I honestly can't remember because I've switched computers and I don't have the dock up in front of me. I have no idea what I said for Scratch's downtime, but I can guess.
I can't remember either, but can read back through it at some point.
To quote the War of the Worlds musical, sounds of hammering coming from the pit. I think Scratch has just been pulling a 2-month all-nighter.
True.
And is over the moon. Power armor, funky weapons, the flying machine that we saw, they are just building stuff.
We have a quick question. How is legs?
Oh, legs is fine.
Woo!
Legs is on make sure they don't keel over duty and is just running for bread and other stuff. So I'm doing the same rule as Allura basically. Legs are just sprinting about grabbing things. While I'm an apple bird
a plate on their torso
Yeah.
area.
That's fair.
A maniacal bird is workshopping.
No, I just got a picture of the wrong trousers, but it's Scratch with legs.
It kind of is.
It is. It is.
That was the inspiration.
Very much.
Oh, I've missed those. I've missed those freaking legs.
I completely forgot about legs.
I've missed legs so
We've
much.
got plenty of pets to the team, or
Yep.
acquaintances.
We do indeed.
Possibly one more.
Oh?
I don't know.
Ah. So, Urson, what are you doing in the morning?
Well, considering my downtime would have been not far away, but far enough away, I will be waking up within a graveyard, doing some daily training, and after communing with the spirits, I will probably consider this as now sufficient enough time to be start heading back and be like, whoop, guess I'm going home. Bye, guys. I'll start trouncing back on towards the house.
The graveyard here isn't too big, so you've probably gotten quite friendly with the or at least have had a few conversations with the local spirits.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, Morris has been sending quite a few spirits my way for training.
Yep, he has indeed. Kind of what he does.
I say that the barbarians have now learned.
Yep.
Two barbarians have now learned to speak with other things.
Yes.
We're learning languages.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're bilingual barbarians.
Bilingual, more like dilingual.
That was actually better.
It's a pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
can now kill you in 6 languages.
The overlay in that respect has not been updated to show their multi-classing shenanigans that has gone on here. But it will be soon.
Having a spell that actually kills with words.
Yeah, it's called Vicious.
Which
Yeah. Jafira, what are you doing in the morning?
I think I used my downtime to learn how to sail ships, so I'll probably be down at the docks, just continuing with that.
Helping the guys out.
Yeah.
So luckily, most of the sailors around here, like, it's not too much work getting their stuff ready to go. Obviously, if you want to go along ever, they're always happy enough to do that. That's what they do. So who else do you need to figure out what they're doing in the morning? So Kara's out.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple hours sort of pass.
Spirits walk in. Religious walk. Disney princess and sailing.
Yep.
We are a diverse group, and I enjoyed that very much.
Who would? Jafira, are you getting on a boat today?
Probably not today.
Okay.
I'll probably go back up to the house and see what everyone else is doing.
On your way back up, you receive a magical message. A small, bluebird flies over to you and drops sort of and like lands on your shoulder and whispers into your ear, transmitting a message. This is magic related, so if you do wish to make an Arcana or Nature roll, you can figure out what spell it is, if you want.
Is it just paper bird?
Nope, it's not a paper. It's not a paper one.
I shall make an Arcana roll.
Just imagining, it's a parrot.
Why didn't that roll through? I got an 8, but my
Nope, that's
oh, I tell you why, because Opera doesn't have the D&D.
yeah. That's okay.
Well, I need to redo my featuring trait. I just need to do a test roll quickly.
I saw it on the campaign, weirdly.
That's good.
On on actual D&D Beyond.
So,
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Hey, dice still working.
let's see if that's come through on your side.
Got it.
Good.
Yep.
I still have that feature. Yay!
Nice.
So, the message is from Longtooth. It's in a sort of cadence that you kind of recognize, but obviously it's not the person themselves saying it, so it's just a message being passed on. It's like, where is it? Lord Mortimer has requested your presence in Longtooth. If you could please gather the party together and come down, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, right. Well, at least there to be some money. I have to go find where the others are. And I'll just start going looking after the house to find where the other people are. There we go, got it working.
Nice. So, yep, you get up to the... Have I written down? No, I haven't actually written her name down anywhere on these. That's interesting.
That's the secretary, right?
Well guessed, yes.
That's Mike Wazowski, always watching.
Yes.
Always watch.
That is one of the few voices that I kept consistent because she just, like, gives zero shits. But from that, Javier comes to the door. Just as per usual, as the baker is getting there with some fresh bread.
Morning, Scratch.
Pair of legs thunder past you.
Oh, there goes
like-
the door.
There's like an Akira bike slide in the dirt.
Oh my god, yeah.
Deja vu. That's all I can think of.
I've been in this place before.
Oh my god, I've missed those freaking legs, man.
Oh, it is too early for this.
It is a
I
little...
can go inside and I'm gonna make some tea.
That is fair.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, I just realised. Snips, one of your characters is a tea aficionado, the other's a coffee aficionado.
Yeah.
Hot drinks, man.
Oh my
What
god.
next, hot cocoa?
Bovril?
Gravy?
Was that young
Careful.
Frankenstein
Oh,
reference?
Careful, you might just meet him if the worst ever happens to Snips.
That's not the kind of person I want to know.
Cocaine?
What drink are you addicted to? Gravy!
Cocaine?
That's just Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
Or Dr. Roxo. The rock and roll Klein.
Snips, you will see, Snips, it was, having already brewed a pot of tea, and sending off some and speaking to the staff to send off some bird messages towards the mountains of the giant. And okay, now one lump, not two. Wait, no, don't tell the giants that. Tell them just to stay clear of the poison forest, or disseminating the death field.
It's been a couple months. I'm assuming you would have, like, put sort of warning signs up and stuff around it, so...
True, but...
But for those who cannot read.
For those who can't
Shimon's
read,
gonna stop me because I can't read.
Just make sure to tell those who can't read in common that, stay clear of it.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
Has-
Alright. Thanks, Madge. There's...
Yep.
Hey, Japhira, do you want some tea?
I would love some. I can't do the accent today. I don't know what's happening.
That's okay.
It's been a while.
Yes, you're just out of practice. So, any particular kind of tea? Did you buy this, or was it from the garden?
Probably garden. And in addition to learning more animal languages and reading up on giant runes, Snips has also developed a bit of a green thumb, specifically for tea.
Well, it makes sense, yeah. There are a few people do have it, so it makes sense. Oh, great. Every single time I tab to Roll20, it freezes. Yay. So it's about right. So, thinking time of the year, so rosebud, probably tea?
Yeah.
So rose hips, that sort of thing. Very fragrant, very flowery. Good light one for the morning. You don't get many tea leaves sort of growing this far north, but you do get some.
Cool. Cool.
It's not hot enough, really, for it. They grow better in sort of warm temperatures.
Hmm.
So, Javira, what you up to?
Did I explain?
I was going to say, like, is everybody in downstairs at this point, or are people still up in their rooms?
I am full on bathing. I've been sleeping in graveyards. I stank.
Oh, yeah, so you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Fair.
I wouldn't be there, but I could be.
You can just, yeah. You kind of see, you hear the legs sort of running through the town, so you probably are aware what time it is.
Take a ride on the legs.
I just like looking at the sundial. I was like, it's about that time. Just hand out, grab legs, and away you go.
It's legs o'clock. The bus is here.
We've got it all timed out in our heads.
I'm not that good at maths, I fear.
This is true. Just memory more than anything at this point.
Yeah.
She just gets scared every time she walks out, and she just gets carried away by them.
Oh, yeah, or that. That would just be just as amusing. So, Scratch is coming down the stairs because the legs have just arrived back, and you know what time you know what that means.
Aha!
Has Ollie left the room yet?
No.
No. Ollie's not left the room. Farah's kind of like wandering, just sort of just.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, you've seen the legs. You're like, oh, I probably should maybe go back and see, make sure everybody's awake, because Urson's enjoying his bath, and you can all hear it, sort of the usual sort of noises going on from bath making.
Yep, I'm singing in Latin.
Deus volt.
I was thinking of that.
Like songs of praise here.
Pretty much.
I think I'll just cast a quick message for everyone that's not in the room. We got the job, folks. Meet up in the kitchen in 10, please.
You hear a, what the? Oh.
I do this every day. Why are you surprised?
I talk to the dead face to face, not in my head.
True that.
Oh, dear.
Nothing new there then. So, you finished up your bath. Ollie, do you come out of your room after receiving that message?
He would do. Do you mind if I just quickly?
Mm-hmm.
As he'll descend the steps, you'll notice that he doesn't look as he did when you last saw him. Oliver's once ram-like horns are now way shorter. His gear seems a little more free, and his face seems to have changed more to what you'd remember, if you remember, from the mansion ages ago.
Mansion.
Did you file your horns down?
Well, I wouldn't say file, more they had to come off one way or another.
Did that not hurt?
It did, but nothing a quick silence can't stop.
Should I
That just stops the screams. That doesn't stop the pain. Oh.
I've become so numb.
I feel like I should have checked on you at some point. But I did not think you were the type to do this to yourself.
Well, I wanted a brand new look. This does start a new chapter, after all. I think it started a new chapter for all of us.
How does it feel?
A little sore, but it'll pass. You should see the wall. It's it's in much more pain than I.
I'm praying I'm remembering the mansion scenario correctly. Scratch is gonna go, old! Kind of blurt it in there.
I mean, I suppose so, yes.
Older!
I did have to take a lot of maturing to go down the paths.
It's true.
I am glad to see some things don't change as I chuck a piece of bread up to Scratch.
Oh.
How long? But can you do it backwards? As sort of gets up and just sort of throws it over his shoulder without looking in the main direction of Scratch.
Speaking of not changing, I'll probably turn up at this point.
True.
So about chasing, but you don't seem to be chasing your own ways.
I'll be
Yeah.
shortly behind you, just half stuff on, still like braiding the hair.
You smell kind of earthy. Not as earthy as you did, but you still smell kind of earthy.
I'm gonna hit you with a prestidigitation to clean you off. Get that last bit of grump away.
No. There's no dirt, visible dirt on him.
Is that
Ah.
tea going like the smell?
Good morning, Urson. What is that lovely scent? The stench of death?
Yes.
Smells like fungi.
Amongst other, like bone meal, necrosis.
Digestion or some stuff. At some
Uh,
time.
I've heard bone meal can make some excellent varieties of tea. Once digested by the earth far enough.
Varieties of what?
Bone meal.
Tea.
I thought you said pea. I was like, what?
No, get your mind out of the gutter.
Not even an R in. There's first
Pull water out of here.
bodily fluid.
Classic.
Not expected from Urson either.
Would
So-
bone meal tea be categorized as cannibalism?
Depends where the bones are from.
Depends on the species.
True.
Like
I mean,
chicken bones.
Yeah.
Soup.
Mm.
People do make broth out of animal bones.
It's delicious.
I wouldn't know.
but yes, what's happening? What we here for?
I got a message from Mortimer this morning.
Ah, is he quite well? It's been a while since I've heard from him.
I assume so, since he's hiring us for a job. We need to go over to Longtooth.
Oh. Alright.
No more than a briefing. I see.
Which one's Mortimer?
He's the one we met the first time when we first met in Longtooth.
The one that's got a good deal for you, pal.
It's all he was the one who hosted.
Yep.
No, he's the small one. He's the small one who compensates with the big personality.
That's it. Oh.
That would classify for a lot of people.
Well, shit.
Travelers.
True.
Hey, first swear.
Well,
Seeing some of the people where I went, they were
considering what I've just done, yeah,
a
that's
strange
what
bunch.
expected.
I'm good.
I have accidentally done a dumb, but this is fair.
What have you done?
I just closed roll 20.
Dumb.
I was trying to do something smart, but it didn't work.
Thank you for the follow,
We've
by the
all
way.
been there, buddy.
Yes, thank you for the follow.
Well, we're away to meet people. I better get dressed.
Yes, please do. I don't want a repeat of all those many months ago.
And
Bro,
Puts on one additional item of clothing.
I've essentially what the Japanese wear. I'm just basically a rope and a loincloth to the front. Like,
fair.
even this is like overdressed for bath time.
Yeah. So,
I've learned the common decency.
out of character, this is a you may not be returning here for a while. Do you have anything you wish to do first?
Oh,
Just need one item. Gauntlet with a short dagger at the front, so I can have like a stab, but still hold my spear two-handed.
All right, there, Ezio.
Yep.
I'll make sure
Rather than under.
it's ready to go.
Or actually, no, it wouldn't. Oh, I don't know the name of the assassin in Odyssey.
Cassandra, or I don't
That's
know
it.
the-
Yes, Cassandra's the female.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snips will make sure he grabs the Book of Runes from his father. Before getting his gear together, complete one and all with the bird nest, with the bird nest and moose antlers on his head. As he walks back down to visit his friends at the blacksmith.
Heading on down to see Aranza.
Yeah.
Same thought track.
I don't have much that I need to take with me, but I'll have to leave a sign behind saying, church is closed until further notice, but you can still shelter there, whatever.
Since it's been a few months, there are a few other worshippers, have kind of meshed in, a couple people now help out and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
See, while I'm gone.
They are going to look after it as well, just to make sure. But obviously, any teachings that have been left behind will just be sort of continued to spread as is.
Yeah. Cool.
Has Clara got a cult?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think there's such thing as heresy in this church.
Ah.
It's all good.
So are y'all like the Satanist church where it looks evil but you're actually pretty chill?
Well, they are
You'll
pretty
have to
chill.
pop by for a sermon at some point. Yeah, pretty chill. Yeah.
Okay.
Insider baseball. A pun there that nobody else will know. But
I'm gonna pack my gear up and then I'm gonna head over to the witch to say goodbye. You are muted, Herodor.
Oh. Why am I muted? Huh.
I don't know.
Okay. Didn't touch anything. Weird.
Have it hotkeyed, maybe? And
Did hands nowhere near the keyboard?
yeah, no, can't explain that.
Yeah. Discord.
Knows.
I blame Discord. Stupid
Yeah.
dragon.
Fair.
Stupid dragon. Croto got that one, hopefully. So, anybody else doing anything else in town before they go?
Not really. I think Scratch just sort of runs upstairs. There's some more thumping and a bang, and something blows out most of the windows in that room. And a laugh, and then they clatter back downstairs in full armor.
Heavens.
And with this big metal thing that you've never seen before, slung over one shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Zero is just making her way out of the house, and she just looks up as the glass falls down. She's like, "You're paying for that."
There's no smoke or fire either, which is the weird part. Because I know how your thing's powered, so yeah.
Sonic boom.
Okay.
Pure wind energy. So, anybody else got anything they need to do before they go? So, is Ollie are you heading to the blacksmith as well?
Yes, I was going to say Oliver would have said goodbye.
So, you both go to the blacksmiths. Now, Aronza's hired a couple of assistants over the last few months. There was one who quit after a few weeks. just seem to like not be like, you never really see the blacksmith at all, so don't really think I'm learning anything. Always seems to be busy, so I'm like pretty much running everything myself. Like kind of
retail jobs.
yeah. Yeah, people don't see much of Oronza at the moment. Anytime they do, you have seen her, like, she does look a bit, like, disheveled, or bedraggled a bit. Kind of always deep in thought.
Knowing this, I'll have brought her over some of the leftover breakfast from our table, maybe some tea in a smaller pot and some bread and butter, maybe.
And yeah, whenever she stops and thinks about it, like sees it, like sees sort of the realization and like the rumble.
It's less of a knock and more just Snips just walks in. It's just like, Alonzo, I have brought you sustenance.
Seems like we both suffered from a slight amnesia to basic human needs. Basic needs.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. Yeah. Need to get these ideas out of my head.
Have you tried writing them down? Perhaps.
They don't want me to.
What are the ideas?
Just to build different things, make certain magic items. Like, I don't know. Do you guys have anything like broken on you? Normally? Is there carrying around at all?
I think what I would have used on my travel.
I might just need 2 extra javelins and a spare set of smithing tools if you have any.
Of course. Takes you over and like these ones they would be the equivalent of masterwork if it was a thing in 5e, so like they were incredibly well crafted. They're not magical, but they are incredibly well crafted.
Yeah.
She does sell the tips separately if you need to like do anything slightly different. So there are some silvered and some cold iron tips available.
Oh, good. Snips has the money. I'm still getting the hand of the coins. Gotta remember to call them coins. And so, is this enough? And Snips just hands over at least 3 times the amount necessary for the extra gold and iron tips.
How much do you hand over? It's kind of.
He'd probably hand over what he thinks is like 3 gold. It's probably like 30.
Fair. These are like one-use items, so that makes sense. That's fair. So you have 1 cold iron javelin, 1 silver javelin.
Oh, is it?
Quite possibly, yes, Ollie, but it would depend. Would any of them maybe have any minor cracks or anything on them? Or are they brand new?
They would be brand new orders for this
That's fair.
situation.
Yeah. No, it's just to see if something would be noticed is all.
Has my orders come in yet?
Completed? She just like stops and thinks about it. Oh yes, yeah. It's like rubbing her eyes. You can tell like she hasn't been sleeping again. But she like walks back, sort of into the back room, and then comes out with a freshly made pair of glasses. And
Many thanks. How much do I owe you for these?
10 gold would be fine. It would be good.
Hopefully that'll be bitter.
Because
If
they're
it's getting difficult with your eyes, may I suggest a pair yourself or some form of other eye protection to help against strain? I found that reading for a long time can cause a quite painful irritation.
I think
it may work.
it's just like I think it just needs to sleep a bit more.
Well, I hope you managed to do so.
Yeah. If you have any good sleeping remedies, it would be handy.
I have heard, since you may be more knowledgeable on this, that there are certain remedies of tea that can be quite good for sleep.
Oh, you want some chamomile for that? I don't know. I haven't been able to grow it because of the weather. But I was talking with this really chilled druid like a week ago who was able to grow all sorts of weird stuff. You know, he's got some mushrooms. He's got magic mushrooms. So, although he kept talking about this girl named Mary Jane, and how it wasn't, and how he couldn't find the stash. It seems weird to refer to your girlfriend as a stash, you know. It's the modern day. We shouldn't objectify our partners like that, but you know.
I wouldn't suggest the mushrooms that any.
But yeah,
I've heard of certain stories. I knew someone who once got recruited into the army because of them.
He did mention something about seeing a girl named Lucy in the sky, but you're not sure.
I wonder if she's a bird person.
Oh my god, she would be, wouldn't she? Yeah, no, your local drug dealer, yeah, that's fair.
The name is Walter A.T. White.
No.
Stop.
He's a druid. It couldn't be Walter White. He would be an artificer, let's be honest.
Walter B.
Oh,
White.
God, that would be incredible.
Anyway, you can find them here in this little outcrop of the woods. He's usually walking his dog around this time. If you need to bribe them, they love biscuits.
No, oh god.
I'm not getting the reference here. I'm just gonna
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
He says it's a dog. I don't believe him, because I've never heard a dog that can talk, at least that well.
Yeah.
Don't worry, a new network will pick up and that dog will be no more.
What's new? We do not talk about that.
No, especially here.
Oh no,
We don't talk about them. No.
I wasn't expecting.
What a great
the
start.
mushrooms.
That was good. Yep.
I would definitely suggest the mushrooms. Or vodka.
Vodka mushrooms.
Please look after yourself.
Can I get the longbow and some
I
arrows?
wanted to come down just to let you know that we're going to be gone for a while. I'm not sure how long, but I thought best you know.
Oh, it's that time already?
That, yes.
Be safe. Just like,
We won't. We'll try.
at least try. Yeah, the voices say stay safe too.
That's the voices.
Do we leave her? Oh my god.
It's
I would.
you know more.
Maybe
You know
sleep soon.
you know more than you're telling me, don't you?
Did I insight
Fucking
check
run.
this?
Can
Did I insight check this?
Yeah,
I look up to see if I can see a spirit?
there's no spirit.
Okay, cool.
Insight. Oh, where's my insight?
Mind if I roll it as well as someone that's there?
Yeah.
Oh, not that.
What are you trying to insight specifically?
If she's
She's not attempting to deceive you.
okay, so she does believe there's someone there.
No. But she is here. You're certain that she's telling the truth.
Huh. Hey, Aranzo, who are you talking to?
I don't know. But
You don't know who you're talking to?
You
no.
did mention a day earlier. And
Yes.
the voices. How long have you been hearing these voices, if you don't mind me prying?
Since you guys brought the crystal back?
Oh, crystals might be cursed. What the hell, guys?
No, but
The soul crystal.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's not where it's supposed to be.
Are these
Who's
spirits
trapped
are
in
these
there?
spirits letting you sleep? Or are they the ones keeping you up?
He
Ask it.
he wants me to work. He wants me to make something.
Which, I know I'm not there. Just out of curiosity, which crystal? Because we brought a
The
number
one
of
that
them
got
back.
made into your weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. I'm not sure I want that around my waist.
Um,
Have you run
Tara's got enough voices in there.
any of you three wish to make a religion check?
Alright.
Sure.
What's my religion?
Ah.
Oh, not great. But we'll try it anyway.
Yep.
Minus
Well-
one off of this.
Oh,
There is but one god.
it got worse.
Fair.
Somehow.
Nope.
3.
No idea.
Huh.
Have you, by chance, do you know the name of this voice, or have you ever asked?
I think it's a he. He's forgot it.
Ah,
Says he used to know it, but nobody remembers him, so he can't remember.
How much do I owe you for
for
the
the record,
record?
there's no way I can check, do a history check or anything of those kinds, so I wouldn't know specifically, like,
No.
who that would be.
One person party, 2 people in the party might, but they're not here.
Would the voice, by any chance, mind if we discussed this with our other party members? We never know, we may be able to assist.
Sure. The longbow is, I need to actually, I think it's 150, isn't it, for a longbow? Or is it?
Something like that.
150 gold?
Mhm.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought you meant range. Ignore me.
Oh, no, I think price-wise is 150 too.
Sweet.
If not, I can double check anyway. But,
Oh, all good. 150 gold.
but yeah. She's happy enough with that. Then takes the food and actually sits at like the counter and just eats for a bit. And like sitting drinking the tea, just going, "Oh, I forgot what that tasted like. Please don't kill me. Not even if it's by accident. Try not to."
Okay,
Please look after yourself as well.
do you need us to fight that voice?
No, it's okay.
Because Urson can punch ghosts now.
It doesn't have a form. That would hurt if you punched me.
That's what... Oh, well... Oh, well, if he's
It's-
mean to you and he becomes physical, let us know.
If he ever became physical, I think that would have ramifications on me.
Oh, well,
Do we have any paper, those paper frames or things for the messagings?
Depends, has Javier given them to anybody else?
I only have one, so I don't think so.
Is there anything I can give to them so they could message us whenever if need be?
I can maybe talk to Belladonna. She has ways of getting in touch with you, yeah?
Please do.
Okay.
In the case that you get any kind of anxiety or worry, please don't be afraid to contact us and we'll come right back.
Okay. Like, you do, like, as she opens, like, starts to close over so the back door again, you sort of smell more of, you're smelling some really weird materials coming from in there. Like, it's just, the furnace is blazing. Sort of thing. Like, whatever she's working on is ridiculous. Something very complicated. There is magic involved, but you're not sure where it's coming from. Yeah, I gathered that's why you were giggling. But she seems okay. She seems just like... just needs to keep an eye on it more. But... must be something important that she's making.
Well, in any case, you know how to reach us if you need us. So don't be a stranger.
Of course. Good luck.
We're well past the good luck phase. You're getting a hug.
Well, thank you.
And Snips just picks up this dragonborn into a big old bear hug.
She's warm to the touch.
Snip? Really?
Or they are warm to the touch. Like, warmer than they used to be.
Huh. Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem to be running a little hot.
Oh, that seems to be kind of normal now, too. I feel okay. Just need to sleep a bit.
Can I put my... can I? Maybe put a hand on their head and do a wee medicine check?
Yep.
That is weird. 21!
For the temperature, you would expect to see certain other signs. There's no perspiration, which is kind of fair enough, dragon. But there's nothing really, there's no sort of damage from what you could tell. It just seems to be just warmer. Like, the heat doesn't seem to be like in certain, like it doesn't seem to be just like in one place or like, but it just seems to be like generally just warmer in general, like all over, which is strange. But if they're feeling okay, like, it must be fine. Like, you can see no obvious marks or anything. Just see some like probably a bit of just their hands are a bit worn and such from working quite a bit.
Intriguing. Let me see if there's anything like cold I can leave with them. Just to help cool them off or anything. I don't have anything cold to leave with them. So Snips will just sort of give him a nod. Best of luck with your inventions. Don't work too hard, okay?
I'll try not to.
Then Snips will step outside and do another wee animal messenger from his bird staff. She's working hard and running. They're working hard and running hard. Make sure you will bring us some. Make sure you bring us some cold stuff to cool down with.
Who's that to?
I think this will be to one of the eagles that lives locally, because we need to get a bird that can fly long distances as well.
Fair enough.
This will be sort of a.
Keep an eye.
This will sort of be a. I think this bird is named.
Either roll me a animal handling or a diplomacy check.
I will go with animal handling because that's my beefy one. 16. All right. Not bad.
No, they'll say, yeah, I'll keep an eye.
Yeah, you're an honorable man, Chad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Caw.
Caw. Ha
I was just say, if you got a low roll, it would have just been the eagle from the Angry Birds from Winter.
Yeah. 100%.
And while you guys are there for a little while talking, over in the, the now pothole-filled sort of, from the garden of the alchemist shop, the witch, Belladonna.
Go and knock on the door.
You here for a second? Let me guess. Jafira, come on in.
How do you do that? I never understand. And she just let herself in.
Yeah. I would tell you, but that would ruin it.
Drove me crazy when I was a kid when you could always know it's me. Anyway.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet.
Look, I'm just here to tell you we're on our way to Longtooth, so we probably won't be back for a while.
Ah, the cantankerous little fool has called you down, has he?
Yep, been summoned.
Look, that's the role you seem to be playing. So, yeah, no worries. So, no worries.
At least he pays well.
That he does. Speaking of which, do you need anything before you go?
Got any potions of healing in stock?
Always do. Especially since you guys live nearby.
Yes. How many can I have?
How many do you want? She pretty much, like, she has a ready supply of that stuff, like, stashed away for you guys in case it's needed.
How much for 3?
Asking price is 150.
Each?
No, 50 each. Healing potions are always 50 each.
Can I get 6 for... I can't do maths, brain fried 500 gold?
300.
300 gold, that's it. I don't know.
Well, 6 or 300 would be the price she's already asking, so maybe 250 if you're trying to haggle.
Yeah, okay. Can I get 6 for 250?
Give me a diplomacy roll.
Diplomacy roll? What the hell's that?
Oh, persuasion. I just reverted back to my Pathfinder ways. It's fine.
I mean, not the worst time to do it.
13.
No. Just beats her, 280.
280 will do me, yes.
Not enough for her to drop even lower, but enough for her to drop enough, so, yeah.
So, reach into her pocket and hand over the gold.
She slips in and... She slips in...
I'm gonna have to go.
Yes, no worries.
Partner really badly needs me.
Yes, of course.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
See you guys next week, alright?
Speak to you soon.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Alright, bye.
Oh, 1 second. There we go. It hadn't updated on my side at least, so I will just be doing a little bit of movement about. But yes, no, she slips an extra bottle in that you do notice, but you're obviously not sure what it is.
Belladonna, are you going to make me guess what this extra bottle is?
It'll come in handy.
I open the bottle and have a tiny sniff, see if I can work out what it is.
Ooh. What would you like to roll to detect that? Or what do you think would apply that you have? Because I will be...
History, but my history is crap.
Is it better than your Arcana?
No. My Arcana is pretty good.
Roll Arcana then. You do have a +2 to this as well, just from...
So +2 to that, so...
17? Oh,
altogether.
Entirely then, yes, you do know what that is. Potion of fire resistance.
I will be holding on to this. Thank you. And I'll actually just, I have, a belt across my chest and I'll tuck it into that.
Yeah, that's a special one.
Keep that close at hand.
That's there for emergencies.
That's there for if Jafira gets herself set on fire, because she's restored to that.
Yep. Partially why you've been given it, we'd assume.
Potion of healing.
Oh, I never noticed I'm popping out of my window a bit. That's fair. I really wish I could get Discord to continue running when it's minimized. Or when it's in a background. I don't know why it isn't. Who started?
Is there anything you want me to grab when we're out of town?
Is there anything I need? Just some firewood if you can find it.
Firewood? Sure.
Obviously, if you come across anything you think would be an interesting use case, on the off chance you come across any strange, anything demonic, anything celestial, weird stuff like that, you never know. Any weird essences would be quite handy. Could make something pretty potent. Some of those.
I shall keep an eye out for you. Anyway, fire us a message if you ever need us to come back.
Of course. I have plenty of them here. She actually hands you 2 more paper birds and just says, just on the off chance you need them.
Oh, thank you very much. I shall hand these out to my party.
Just in case.
Right, fine.
Yeah. It's one of her specialties that she can make. Nobody else you've found has been able to replicate so far.
Right, well, I'll see you when I see you then.
Be well.
You too, stay safe.
We'll try our best. Hopefully nothing shows up this time.
It has a habit of doing it when we're away.
That it does. Don't worry, I'll keep your house nice and tidy.
Alright, see ya.
Goodbye.
Go head out and start going back to where she was going to meet up with the others.
You get a couple of waves from the tunnels as you're going out.
The tunnels?
Yeah, she had a couple of holes in her garden. Do you not remember what she has?
No.
Vaguely.
Her little animal helpers are waving at you. Tiny clawed hands. Tiny clawed hands are out of the hole.
It's cute.
Wait, does she have crabs?
No.
Moles?
I mean, maybe, but that's none of our business.
Moles.
Anyway,
They're
Alright.
moles. They're moles.
they're so cute. I will kidnap one.
You can't figure out which hole it's in. They have made an ecosystem underneath that building.
Alright. I'm going to find the others then.
You just meet up in the center of town then. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Aha!
So, do you don't have your own wagon yet to use? Or do you use...
We don't have a horse and cart?
I feel like we maybe
Yes.
borrowed one at some point. Do we own one?
We've definitely used one, but I
I don't know if
I
we
don't
own
think-
it.
Ownership
would
is a
be-
loose concept anyway.
I feel like it would have been named if we ever managed to own
Oh,
one.
true.
Yeah, I mean, we never called anything like the fuckmobile or anything, so we definitely didn't own one.
So, yeah.
I mean, could we get a wagon?
Yeah. Those are things that can be bought, and since the town's a bit more bustling than it used to be, it's definitely going to be in stock. So you just can buy whatever you need that way. So, obviously, pop open Player's Handbook and see what you find. Obviously, you can't buy a keel ship, but just before somebody asks. Because it's in there. It's like 25,000 gold, but, it's in there.
Oh, we're so close to having that much. We'll pull together.
Requires 50 crew or something.
Mounts
Stupid.
and vehicles. Oh, I can't get into it anymore.
Oh. Because, I can't share. I can't share that stuff. Okay.
Oh, did that come into effect?
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright.
That's
No,
gonna be
that's-
making new characters.
It is, but it's mostly because I couldn't afford to keep it going as much. And also,
Yeah.
well, we know what happened last month.
Yeah.
So that's...
Question. Is a carriage more sturdy than a wagon?
Carriage would be more comfortable, but maybe harder to see around us.
I really
Yeah,
wish...
big difference. It's got a roof, right? Like,
Well, I assume,
You
like,
can get a wagon with like a tarp roof.
that honestly sounds like a good option.
A wagon is 35 gold, and a carriage is 100. So, like, the carriage is fancier, and it's like, you can pay even more for it. I would end up with, like, fancy stuff, but depends what you really are after, so.
I will say I will give everyone a potion of healing each.
Make sure to let Ollie know as well.
Cool.
I still had one in my inventory, so if anyone feels like they should have more, I seem to
Take
have had
it
one on
because
stock.
I will die and need someone to give it to me.
Fair.
Understandable. Oh, I also have the bag of. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think I also have the bag of holding on me. So if anyone needs to store stuff, just throw it in the dimensional butthole.
So this hurts, but if anyone has any attunement slots left, I had to deattune the jug of whatever the heck.
The jug of
no,
everything.
the mayonnaise.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's not
good.
it's not currently attuned to anybody. So if somebody wants it, it's here.
Fair.
Did you
Hold
make-
on. I mean, I don't mind infinite mayonnaise.
Does it just make mayonnaise?
No, it makes like 10 different things. It's like water, oil, mayo,
The jug of plenty, wasn't it?
alcohol, a jug of
Yeah.
alchemy jug.
Oh, alchemy jug, yeah.
The alchemy jug, that's it. Yeah. Actually, Jafir, it sounds perfect. Actually,
Just
You can
infinite
make water if we
source?
end up in a desert or something.
Yeah.
Basic
Yeah.
poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, water, salt, wine.
oh
I
yeah,
think I
definitely
will
Jafir.
take that. I can put that onto my head.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Thank you very much.
Stick that iron on his head.
I will never make mayonnaise with it.
That is fair.
I'm trying to remember if we ever actually did make mayonnaise with it. I'm sure
Yes.
at some point. but-
Yes.
It definitely came up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think somebody made like a load of sandwiches.
That was.
Yes.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That definitely happened.
What's it called?
Alchemy jug.
Alchemy jug. You may not be able to get it up.
I'll just add a jug and then add a note
Yeah.
that it's
No judgment.
Fuck. I knew it when I said it, but you know.
Oh. I have the player's handbook, but Drive is not buffering half my documents right now.
Fair. Yes.
Scratch is just
I've got
immediately. Scratch is just concerned with the modding
It-
capabilities of whatever vehicle we buy.
Right, so it wouldn't actually be on your hip. It weighs 12 pounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, never mind.
It could be in your backpack, or in the vehicle, wherever you end up with.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the vehicle.
You can make 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of poison, 4 gallons of beer, a gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, a quart of oil. All these American measurements.
Yeah.
2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, and 1 gallon of wine.
12 gallons is definitely enough to drown someone with.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Nice.
Is everyone happy with the wagon? Because we don't, especially if we have a tarp over it, like, we don't need anything that fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If
wish
it's too
there.
fancy feels like a mistake.
I wish there were more options for ground
Yeah.
vehicles, but yeah, there's not.
Also, I feel like a wagon is less open, right? So it's actually kind of got less space almost.
No carriage, you mean?
A carriage, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've got walls and stuff. You can't have your feet dangling over the edge.
Trying to get snips in a carriage would be like Alphonse Elric in Full Metal Alchemist when he gets in the
Yeah,
car with
yeah.
Mustang.
And
Oh,
that's not going to go well.
I feel like if we get a carriage, we'd need to like build like an extra half-foot roof on it to get
Yeah.
the barbarians in the night.
You could probably. Yeah, that's one thing actually. Because you could probably just build your own at this point, if you took the time to do it.
Bash, bash, bash.
Build out of metal just to
Yeah.
carry everything.
It has go faster stripes and a flame pattern.
Paint it
Where are
red.
the horses?
We don't need
The
horses.
bird roost.
It's power. It's leg powered.
It's like, sorry, what's that?
Actually, could the legs pull a wagon?
I was half thinking that, but
What's strength score? What's the leg strength score?
legs, I don't know that. Let's see. They're in such a weird position on the sheet. Hang on, I'll find out.
Because I'm feeling it's not high enough really to do.
Who doesn't have any cast message abilities?
14, so not
No,
obscenely strong.
not yet.
I don't, but I also can't write, so I can't use one of those.
It's true.
Oh, that's so funny!
Oh my god, yes! How have you not, do you still not know how to read? Kara!
It's not important for my job.
Oh, same.
Priest, how do you read the sermons?
The rephrase the question.
There is no established literature. We don't have a holy book.
People have
It's
started.
whatever shit is on the top of my head.
People have started writing down the stuff you've been saying, but
Yeah.
it's also not entirely off the top of your head. You know where it's come from.
I'm the mouth of God, not the eyes of God, okay?
This is true.
Read.
Oh.
Your god may be almighty, but he can't make you read.
I was elected
okay.
to lead, not to read.
Namaste.
I have 3 paper birds I can give out. Each one has 1d6 plus 2 of paper. I know one of them has 6 pieces because I rolled a d6. Let me roll for the other 2. Okay, the other has 6, the other one has 5.
I'm good.
You've learned the animal messenger spell.
I want messenger, so I'll give
Yeah, you probably should give Ollie one.
Ollie one. I'll give you one, Claire, and then I'll give Urson one. So the only one that doesn't have any messaging capabilities is Cara, because she can't read.
Yes.
It's like, oh no, somebody has sent me a message. This must mean they're in trouble.
It's just like a picture of like a scary monster, really scribbled out in crayon.
Well, no, it's just if you ever get sent one by anybody else too.
Oh, yeah, no.
I assume they're in trouble.
Yeah, if I
have
ever
no
get
way
a
of knowing
blind
for
one,
sure.
I'm just like,
Yep.
where's Clara?
I'm so replying in Latin.
No, you wouldn't. You'd know fine rightly nobody else understands that.
Yeah, I can barely write common.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
write my name, and that's about it.
Dad probably would be interested in learning Latin since she now has a vendetta against the gods.
Fair.
Teach me to speak your language so I can tell them how they will die.
Well, she can speak Greek and write in Greek.
Find the Roman gods. They'll kill her.
I'm going to kill the Greek ones.
Oh, I'm cool with this.
Yeah. Go for it.
I come from a land.
Only 2 of them, though.
You haven't met any of those yet.
Yeah, only Poseidon and Zeus. They've earned it.
Zeus! Zeus, your son has returned.
I mean, that's why I'd be like, bruh, why stop at 2? I mean, come on. Never leave a job unfinished. I never leave an angry pantheon not unalived.
True.
Do you
Especially if they're Greek.
good assumption that if you killed Zeus and Poseidon, the rest of the pantheon would care?
Oh man, I think they'd be happy about it.
Well, Hera
I don't think
the
I don't think there's a god in the pantheon that has not been wronged by the both of them.
It's true.
Hades would come up and be like, bro, we good? Like, that's 2 out of 3.
We're good.
Then he'd be like, wait a second.
I feel like the only problem you
I can
have
leave.
with would probably be Ares.
Yeah.
Ares is
That's that you probably.
Let's be honest. Ares is just looking for an excuse.
True.
I'd be down to fight Ares. That'd be cool.
I see him. My god's better than you! So he'd be like, my god is your god.
Entirely possible.
Right. I will send a message to Mortimer's assistant. Just by getting last minute supplies on our way.
Cool. And as such, you manage to find a wagon for, 35 gold, or you can take 2 and bolt them together or something, I don't know.
Ooh.
I think
My eyes light up.
actually,
It's
double wagon. A double-decker wagon actually sounds kind of sick.
It's probably a smart thing to do for considering the size of Scratch currently. Oh,
Yes! 2 wagons!
Honestly, 2 wagons doesn't seem like the worst idea.
Yeah.
Might as well.
or you
How
can just
people's animal handling?
I've got a bit of
Pretty
animal
good.
handling.
I can improve
Oh,
it.
Okay.
fine.
Yep, we can take shifts then. Doing that.
Yay.
Because that's the worst thing about carriages is the
Yeah.
horses.
you only have to ever do that if you're making them do something ridiculous more than anything, so which is at least handy enough.
Never hurts to. Oh, never hurts.
Yep. So you saddle up 2 horses, probably 2 horses, just to pull everything that you guys have. Just split yourselves up amongst them, and they are tied together, but you still kind of need to do it at the moment. And get your sort of temporary coverings made for them and such like that. They're kind of like, you kind of make them look more like what you call them, horse carriages. Do you know the horses usually travel in?
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Kind of like
Very
that,
nice.
except without like the back bit, just so that's sort of curved over. Decent enough room, but you know, you make do, and you start heading to Longtooth. Now it's been a while since you've been there. Probably not since the first episode, if I remember correctly. So
Probably.
yeah.
What? I think I did an escort job to there.
Oh yeah, you definitely would have done that. Like, but there was a lot of work being done whenever you were going past it last time. But yeah, at this stage, it's a couple days travel, and you just head towards that way. And I need to do a thing, unless I've already done it, which I probably have not. But that's yeah, I have not. Where is my pictures? Oh wait, it's on, yeah. Art. Because each will now have something new to see.
Ooh. Interesting.
Oh wait, no, I have already uploaded it before. Aha! Boop.
Ooh.
New map.
Nice.
Oh yeah, boy! Look at that. Oh, that's cool.
Let me see if this is. Oh. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Tiny map.
Because I think I did a
Tiny
new,
town.
I think I did a newer version, which I'm just going to.
Hey, I know this map maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should. It's quite a good map maker, this one.
It's very good, actually.
I do kind of live by it, so yep. Go,
Mm.
remove that.
Every time you change it, I get flashbanged.
Oh, apologies.
Oops.
Yeah, man. There are a couple of extra tags, is all.
Ooh.
Keep
Interesting.
getting thrown out.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh. Oh, damn. What temples are these? Oh.
They're all. One of them's kind of new, but the others seem to be. They have kind of been there before anyway.
Hmm.
Anyone?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know before we explore. See what he wants.
Well, this is 2 days later. Because obviously, yes, your travel is. Well, no, actually, you guys. Your overland travel is actually quite fast, if I remember, actually.
oh yeah, doesn't Snips have like a
Do you still have that?
superpower?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
I
okay.
still have. Let me just double check.
It,
what
it doubles it pretty much
speed-
your overland speed, if I remember.
Yeah.
Elk, yeah. So whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled.
Yep. So you guys get there then in 1 day. In like roughly 12 hours.
Snips just whispers to the horses, "Deja vu."
I've been here in this place.
Oh, it's so accurate.
Zoom!
I have been in this place before. Oh my god.
And obviously, yes, you come in. You come in the north road, and it is getting late into the night, roughly 9-10 o'clock at this stage.
So we're coming from this end of town.
Sir, indeed. So, obviously, this place is a lot bigger than the last time you were here. Seems to be a lot more developed now. It definitely has a lot more buildings, a lot more shops. Where are you going to stay?
Find an inn somewhere.
There are people sort of sitting about, like, a few different places seem to be just for, like, entertainment places. There are pubs with no inn rooms, but if you ask anyone for somewhere to stay, they will point you in that direction. There's three taverns that would have sort of space at this time. There's the Boar's Head, Lily Pad, and Nightshade.
I don't know which one would be called, but I have been to one place here before, and I would like to know. I'd like to avoid that place. I don't know where that is as a player, but as a character, I would.
It's none of those three.
Okay, cool. I'm all good then.
Yeah. Nah, it's the place you're looking for. We'd be kind of full at this time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Swell. In that case, anyone got any particular preferences?
No.
Oh,
Alcohol?
Lily pad sounds fun.
Yeah.
Nightshade
Is it by the river? Because that would be nice to have something with a view.
Lily
The view would be lovely.
The lily pad's actually right beside the bridge, as you can see on the map.
Excellent.
It is.
Votes for Lily
It's
Pad?
It is indeed.
Oh, such a good guess.
Yeah. So it's pretty much like that's where it got built. So it's right beside the river. There's a small jetty coming out from it as well, but considering it's out of turn, it's only a tiny one, more just to watch the boats go past. Obviously, there's none at this time of day, but you do see further along to the east a docking sort of area as well. So there is some river barges travelling along here, transporting goods. You just rock up to the lily pad. It does have that sort of like greenish pink sort of decor on the outside. Kind of a light sort of pastel colours. And seems there are a few people inside sort of sitting having a drink, but it does seem to be awfully quiet. And you just head on in.
oh yeah.
Sort of, yep. Bell ding as you just walk in. And you notice. Let me give a roll.
Oh, I was just saying, just looking at me like, I have a mask somewhere, but I was like, nope, so it's elsewhere.
Let me see who we're going to use here.
Also, most of the helmet made.
Nice.
Oh,
E.
nice.
Or we get Urson finished at some point.
You see sort of a short red-headed, similar to halfling, slightly more pointy ears. Sort of sees you just walk in and it's just like, oh, yes. Welcome to the lily pad. If you, sir, just kind of takes a look at you. Obviously, there were stables nearby to put your stuff, your horses and all that as well. If you're here for room, please go up to the counter. Otherwise, if you're after any food or drink, just take a seat and we'll be over in a second.
What time is it again?
It's like 10ish.
So, Ethan, you made it.
Yep.
We seek both, good ma'am.
Oh, okay. Then come up here first. I'll take your names and get you assigned rooms, and I'll give you some menus while we're sorting that. It's not a species you've seen many of around, sort of, at least in Longtooth. Not really sure. So, where are you all from?
We're from up the road.
Oh, up in, Lake Crest, wasn't it, right?
Yeah, we're the Lakers.
He like stops and thinks for a second. It's like, oh, do you work for his lordship?
When he demands it.
What was the word? Freelancers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've never found anyone who sells a lance for free, so I don't know what that has to do with us. But apparently, we're that.
Oh, so that's how he gets away with it. Okay.
Away.
Oh, nothing.
Freaking eyes.
If you knew what this species was, you might have an idea why they're not telling you.
Okay.
Out of character, I wonder if any of you know what this species is.
You said they look like a half-elf with slightly pointier ears?
Halfling with slightly pointier ears.
Oh, halfling. I just misheard. Halfling.
I mean, at a guess, I'd
Sounds
say
like
like
a
gnome or
no.
something, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
No,
guessing.
no.
Well, yeah, by your comments, I'd something more in common.
Something that may have only been introduced to 5th Ed recently.
I'm not up to date on my
I had truly no idea. No.
modules.
A certain campaign setting had, or a novel series has them.
Okay.
Is it a hobbit?
No.
Wait, hold up.
I should have guessed, man.
Are these like the halflings from Dragonlance? I forget exactly what they're called, but them call them halflings in Dragonlance.
Kender.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, have you heard anything of the Kender before? Out of character.
No, not really.
No.
I've heard the name, but I don't know what they are.
So, what their base description is Kender have a supernatural curiosity that drives them to adventure. In previous editions of D&D, they were kleptomaniacs.
Right.
Keep your pockets.
But they're not that
Good
anymore.
thing I don't have any.
It's more literally like if they see anything weird, they're likely to go, "Ooh, what's that?"
So, us walking in must be having a great time.
Yes, yes,
You
they
can
are.
feel the trauma.
You taste the trauma. One of the abilities that Kender actually have is taunt. Like, they legitimately can taunt a creature within 60 feet of them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And it is actually, proficiency bonus times per day, and proficiency plus either wisdom or charisma, you choose when you start. DC 60, or if they attack anybody else, they have a disadvantage. So they're actually quite handy if you wanted to ever to build a actual tank class, because forcing disadvantage on everybody else is how you play a tank.
That is fun.
Yeah, and obviously,
Or giving yourself advantage.
that's still damage dealer.
True.
Giving the enemies a reason to attack you is tanking.
Anyway,
Barbarians make pretty
Yes.
good tanks that way.
we do need 2 rooms? That's our normal setup, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Goes over and like starts flicking through a book. Yeah,
I don't need a bed though. That's
no,
I'll be
no.
okay in the shell.
No. You need to have. I can't make you stay and not have a bed. Yeah, we have 2 rooms. 2 rooms or 3. Yeah, we can do that. Be carry the be 12 silver for the night.
Sick.
For everyone.
I'll drop back.
Yeah. And she goes over, pulls a couple of keys out, and has set like a food menu in front of you as well while she's sorting out the keys. Says, 1 second. It's like knocks on sort of the kitchen, and a male ratfolk. Said it pokes its head out. Was it? Yes. So, could you go prepare these 2 rooms? Oh, okay. Like scampers upstairs.
Oh, I'm going to go get drunk.
I shall join you in that.
We've lots of fish, food wise, if you're hungry. Decent amount of potatoes as well. Just they grow quite well in the area. Some cornbreads. Various kinds, sort of flatbreads. Just corn loaf as well, depending what you. Yeah. Mostly,
Yeah, I would like your biggest fish.
Oh, okay. We have trout. Would that be suitable? It is mostly river fish, so they're not as big as you might like.
Snips looks at Kara. On a scale, here? On a scale of Kara to, Urson, how big is this fish?
Still smaller than your friends. Have you seen the river outside? It's
It's
not
about the
that.
size of my forearm.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Can I have 3? Can I have 3 of those?
I don't think we have 3, but I will see what we can do. We might give you some vegetables and such as well, if that's okay.
Okay.
Balance it out a bit.
Snips immediately turns to the ferret. Okay, do you want the vegetables?
Yeah, I'll take them.
Thank you.
Anybody else
I
ordering
do
food?
worry about your diet.
There's nothing wrong with a helping diet of meat, fish, and tea. And the occasional bottle of hard liquor.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You're missing a few potatoes, but then, yeah, fair. That would balance that diet out. Anybody else ordering food, or is all just like ordering some
probably
small?
get something to eat. But
Yeah.
yeah, whatever's on the menu.
fair, happy enough just to. It is like the only meat they have access to in this pub seems to be fish.
Yeah.
They have salmon.
Beer.
Yeah.
Fish
They
and
have.
beer will do.
Yep, they have salmon. Obviously, whichever way you like it, fried or grilled or.
We could just slap in front of me raw, so eat it.
That's fair, but we don't. We tend to not do that, just in case. But no, they grill pretty much. Then we'll go for the grill.
Tasty.
Like they look at you and they're like, "We'll leave out the extras."
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't, who also orders fish in similar vein, that isn't Snips or Urson, it comes out sort of like garnished with lemon, which seems to have been cooked inside it.
Ooh.
Bits of, you see, certain herbs amongst it as well, basil, thyme, that sort of thing, and has a nice charring on both sides.
Excellent.
Yeah. They know what they're doing. And it is very fresh. And for Snips, bring out, like, this thing. Obviously, you've taken the head off it and the tail off it and removed the bones, but, like, sort of size-wise, 2 big fillets, or just sort of stacked on it, grilled, well, fried. Actually, these ones probably for yourself. Mixture of some, you assume, shallots or some like onion-based sort of type things.
Nice.
Definitely some sort of weird dressing there, but you're not sure what it is. Potentially vinegar-based. They have put some greens on there, some green beans, some mashed potato, and some orange vegetable. You're not sure what it is, but it's not a carrot, so not 100% certain. But it seems to be sort of in a small purplish sort of skin.
Oh, intriguing. I don't think he's ever seen an eggplant or an aubergine.
Nope.
Ooh.
It's definitely not one of those two.
Machines aren't orange.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was...
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Ethan hasn't
Oh,
seen
sorry.
one
It's
either.
squash.
Squashes are purple.
I thought I heard purple in there.
Yeah.
He did. It's orange vegetable with a purple skin. It's not a real vegetable, man.
Oh well, it's close.
Okay.
It's close enough to one.
Vegetables. Yeah, okay. Like for Ethan, is this more like eggplanty or
Sweet potato.
not squash? Oh, okay. Sweet. Nice.
I forgot those existed. Well, I forgot they were the purple.
Yeah.
They're kind of purpley on the outside, so it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So this one has like just been sliced and baked, and inside, like as you like open it, you just see the steam rise out of it. And
Hey, Krona.
hello.
Hey, Krana, we're just ordering food.
I gave you a potion of healing and a set of paper birds.
And you are currently in the lily pad in Longtooth, just sorting out dinner.
I have 2 number 9s. And number 9.
There is fish and that's the meat choice and whatever veggies want.
Right, did you say that I've received some items?
Yes. Jafira said you got a healing potion and a copy of, was it 3 paper birds, was it?
For him, it would have been 6.
Oh, 6.
And then Urson would have got 5, and Claire would have got 6 as well.
What's the paper birds?
It's the message.
So they're 6 sheets of parchment that you can write on and send it to somebody, but it's limited to a certain number of words. It's a wonders item.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
limited
so
to 50 words on a piece of parchment.
I will write this down because it's not like calculated for you.
Well, you can just add it. Do you still use D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just add it to your equipment.
That's what I'm trying to.
If he can see it is the thing.
Oh, yeah. I'll just send you the wee screenshot of it, so you can get
yes,
the
that's the
item
best bit.
description.
Message and a potion of healing.
Nice.
I'll add it after.
Snips will hand back any cutlery given, and these will not be necessary.
That's fair. If anything, they give you just a single fork, because they kind of gathered you wouldn't use a knife.
I'm a barbarian. And I mean that in the best of ways.
That's it.
Would you like this strange orange vegetable? I'm not sure what it is.
I believe that would be a carrot. I would recommend trying it if you haven't already.
No, I don't. It's not a carrot. Carrots are typically much more firm. This is squashy. As he puts like a finger through it and just sort of
Poke.
Well,
I don't think anyone should eat that now. Maybe before the finger, but
Oh man.
Allura?
Allura goes over and pecks a bit of it. Num num. Potato. Num num.
Oh, it's sweet potato, is it?
Yep.
Just for the paper birds, and have them just like write random messages in the inside of it and then just send them off. Some might be jokes, some might be warnings, you never know.
You have to choose who they go to, though.
Yeah. Someone's gonna get an encrypted message, the message comes in like 3 days later. That was a shit joke, man. The hell?
Nice.
So, yep, the fish is very well cooked. Good stuff. They then bring, a couple of minutes later, they bring you out a couple of, seem like bread rolls as well, Snips. Just to help.
Oh, goody.
Seem to be
There's no
cornbread.
chewing. They just
Good old
they
cornbread.
just go down.
Yeah.
Just go down. But pretty much there's like maybe three bites with each fish fillet, and then like the bread doesn't even get chewed. It's just going down.
Fair. Aha! They have snuck vegetables into you. It was cornbread.
Yeah. The cornbread. Trade me. I will never trust baked goods again.
don't suppose
Would you
anyone
like
has any
this
theories of
cake?
why they've called us here.
Eh.
It's cake. Nom.
Oh, would I?
Fake.
Has anybody killed
How
anybody?
dare you?
Recently? Don't think so.
Have you killed anybody lately? Saying like, yo, why have we been called here? Like, has anybody killed anybody lately?
Oh, no. I mean, I almost killed a cat after he cheated me in poker, but slippery little guy got away.
I mean, all I did was send an angry reply to one of my detractors. You should have known better than to judge my knowledge.
I mean, it could just be that there's some situation developing that they need us for, but it seems most likely, actually.
Are you sitting whispering this, or are you just talking just normally? There's not really. There's like maybe one or two other people in the bar.
I mean,
yeah.
bold of you to assume Snips can whisper.
True that. So you're only just back into town then. Some news has come through recently from the capital. I think there's some stuff going on down there. They're keeping it a bit hush-hush on the specifics, but could be why you've been asked.
Interesting.
That, and there was a... Yeah, I haven't heard from my family in a while either, so it could be related to that too.
The hell is your family?
No, they're from the town up to the northeast, up near the mountains. Haven't heard anything from them in a bit though.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, nothing happens in the mountains, right? Like,
That's it.
I don't
Just-
know. A lot of my biggest life events happen in the mountain.
we don't know. The dwarves up there, they might have dug too deep or something. I'm not sure.
They were digging into the mountain.
Of course,
Gonna get a Balrog.
of course, they're looking for like different doors. That's where the kingdom gets its door from.
I suppose that makes sense.
Found that.
I'm sure they're fine. It says leave them like, well, at least we only need small body bags.
Jesus.
There are any.
Oh, snap. I was
I'm sure they're
I
fine to
wasn't
do that.
expecting that, but I was expecting the unexpected, so... I suppose I win.
So you finish your food, and they bring over whatever beverages it
You
is.
muted yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that can't have. That's bizarre.
Well, that time I had moved my mouse, but it didn't click. So unless... Oh!
Yeah.
I got a new mouse since the last time I streamed, and it seems that one of the hotkeys seems to be muting me.
Nice.
Ah,
That's
Interesting.
cool.
how about that?
Hey, at least we worked out.
Yeah.
Mystery
I had that set up on my
solved.
mouse for ages by accident, and every time I played a game with my friends, I'd get halfway through a sentence and get cut off because
Hey, Craig,
right there.
Yeah. See,
you're on the
I 100% on my previous mouse had taken that off and made sure that wasn't a hotkey on it for that
Yeah.
reason. Ah, dear. Sure. At least we figured it out. Okay, I must have just bopped it slightly then. So whatever drink you're after, they kind of bring it out, and so to cover the meal is by the end of the night. How blind drunk are people getting?
I don't think Snips has got drunk in a while, so...
Would you get
Snips will
blind
give-
drunk?
Snips will give it a whirl.
Would you get blind drunk just before going to meet Mortimer?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure there would be much difference in civility. Not due to any
Sure.
ferocity or
No.
malicious reasons. Just, Snips might have matured in worldliness and learning how to read, but he still don't know how to talk to nobles, man.
This is fair, but also just you might get a headache from talking to him. He was a fast talker, so it's one of those cost benefit.
So, do I drink now to get a headache going into the meeting so I don't get one during the meeting?
True.
Well, I'm drinking.
Well, Urson I expected for.
Got a helmet and mask. I'm cool. He's not
Yeah.
going to see my hungover face.
That's it. To cover all your food is around about 3 silver. Just in general, between you all, really. Any drink above that, like an eel's a copper, simple, depending how much you're going to drink. Sort of wine is 5 copper, I think, for a glass. So it's obvious.
Here's just another here's just another extra 3 silver pieces.
Exactly. So
As many as that gives.
yeah, you should drink for a few hours just to pass the time.
Yeah, Snips will have a... Yeah, Snips will have a few drinks with the boys.
Oliver will say have one, but as he's drinking, it's very clear he's struggling.
That's fair.
Oh, buddy.
Not too strong stuff. If it's their eel or mead, they do have a lot of mead around here, as well.
The taste is still disgusting.
True.
That's
mead?
the whole idea.
Mead goes
it
crazy.
gets you drunk slowly.
It doesn't hit you all at once. It eases you into it, like a warm set of furs over on a cold night.
If you ask me, it's much more like drinking a muddy puddle.
Eh? Oh, you've tried that. It's pretty good, right?
I just want to play a fun drinking game.
I'm down.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You stand at opposite end of the table, you just drink the mug down, and you take an axe, and you just lightly toss it. Just keep your hand on the table, and you just lightly toss it to the other end. Aim of the game is to not hit the other person's hand, but as close as possible.
I could not do that sober.
I'm definitely down for that.
This sounds incredibly dangerous. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few steps back, I think.
Scratch, I think we're going to have to be ready to make a few prosthetics.
I agree.
I mean, my hand's already super scarred, so I don't think it makes much of a difference.
So,
Yeah, if you lose a finger, it doesn't scar. I just want to give you that hint now. That's not coming back.
this is true. So,
Just
so who's going first? Erson, give me a con save.
wait. One second, get back to it. Where is there? Oh, I thought Enter would roll it automatically. 17.
Okay, yep, you are not affected so far, so you do not get any minuses to your dexterity roll.
Whose hand is he throwing this at? Snips or jabs?
To see how well he rolls first, to see if he even gets like a choice in the matter.
There you go. Basic attack roll. 19.
Fair.
Just in case this goes awry.
Mm-hmm. Are you blade warding yourself?
Yeah.
Fair. Smart.
Yeah, but Jenkins Young just throw it directly up and they'll be like, where did it go? Just dunk.
Are you picking any direction, or is it just...
Hooray!
Oh, it's like you're, one person has one hand on the table and the other person on the other
So-
side. The
oh,
hand on the table.
but there's-
you just lightly toss it.
But there's 3 people taking part.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Well, it's yourself, Snips, and Jafira.
Oh.
Exactly. If he gets a
Fair.
1 or 2, he throws it directly in the air and tries to hit himself.
It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like, alright.
So, with that roll, Jafir's armor class, I believe, is like
16.
so you get close enough.
So, right in there. No,
Yeah.
we're not even to him. Just like a nice
Yep.
thunk in a nice open space.
Yes. Dunk. God, this is gonna end so badly. Snips.
Why do you think I warded?
Con save, Snips.
This is one of
You got it.
If you miss the armor class, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. Can't save. Ah, it's not amazing. That's a 12.
Okay.
That's
great.
For your first drink, though, you're okay.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's not bad. Alright.
The next time you have a -1 to that check.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, brother.
That's how getting drunk works in D&D. Cumulative penalties to your con saves.
exactly.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
roll your d6, or if you have a particular person you're heading it towards.
Well, am I able to roll my usual, am I able to roll my usual axe stats?
Sure.
Not gonna throw the axe. Not gonna
Don't
throw
your
it.
full,
Oh,
like,
then if you're
proper ice axe.
if you're not throwing
No,
it, throwing it.
not that one.
If you're not throwing it, like, because either you go whoop, or if you're going to do what Nerson did, which was flip, you have to do it dex based.
Yeah.
Mm.
Take the old-
Okay, alright. D6 it is then. Hey!
So it's towards yourself. Give me an attack roll.
Balls. Okay,
What's this?
Beat your armor class.
so
Well-
for this for the purposes of this we'll use a javelin. Oh, sweet Jesus! Did I crit
Okay.
myself? Did
No.
I crit myself?
No.
Oh,
No,
Like-
the higher you roll, the
It-
better, because you aim it.
It
Oh.
literally lands
thank
like
God.
it literally lands like here.
Oh, jeez.
Like you couldn't have got closer if you tried.
You could have. You didn't want to.
Wow.
It's like
Wow, that's pretty close, huh?
nerves of steel.
Good.
You're like
You're winning so far.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh boy, what do I win?
Jahira.
A free throw.
We're gonna lose a finger now.
God save.
Oh god. I am.
Keep the
Hyperventilating
middle
on the
one, you're going
sidelines.
to need it.
Oh god.
I'm going for it.
I am the
Jeez.
smallest.
So yep, you're at a -1 to your attack roll.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
5
Towards
myself.
yourself. Give me an attack roll.
Dear god.
I'll do this with ice knife.
Mhm.
Ready?
Okay. So yep. Doop. Dunk, like lands between your fingers as well, but just like near the front of it. But, whoo, you weren't sure for a second there.
the hiccup as you throw it, you're like, oh no.
Pretty much. Urson,
Oh, sweet.
it is only you three, right? Nobody else
Are
is
you?
done. Yeah, nobody else is dumb enough.
Oh, I have one I would like to do, but it just could roll so badly that I'm not even going to try. Sorry.
Go on.
You just pass your con save.
Fantastic. Bye.
Jafira. Roll an attack roll.
Round 2.
Is this intentional?
Nope. 11.
No.
No.
11, but you're not at any. Okay. Right, so you throw that towards Jafira, and it lands sort of like past her arm, but it lands like in the corner of the table.
Shit, I missed.
Does anyone know bending, by the way?
Yeah, no.
I believe always, let's be honest, the artificer knows mending.
We'll be getting an axe to the head soon.
I feel like we're gonna need this by the end of this.
Snips.
Okay, con save?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey! Yeah, we good. Okay.
D6.
Alright. D6, baby, let's go. Okay, truth's not bad. Okay.
At yourself then.
At myself, okay.
Yep. And give me the attack roll.
Okay. Javelin. Oh, that's not amazing. That's not amazing. How we doing? How we doing out of 10, man?
You hit the table, but you hit the table dead in the center.
Oh, bullseye!
Nowhere,
Wait, no, that's not right.
nowhere near our hand.
I'm
Oh.
just gonna look the Zakara and so who are we betting on will get hit first?
I feel like somehow one of us three is going to get injured before one of them three.
Well,
I can't explain that, but
Oh, don't worry. I'm assuming you're continuing to hold up the old Blade Ward each round.
14.
You're fine. Yep. You're suffocating.
God damn.
Watch this.
If you want to target any of us,
Who's this going to?
like after my
Odds
last throw,
are just not in my favour, man.
Nope.
But these
Oh
are.
my god.
You're fine.
Okay, not bad.
Same again. Thump. Right beside.
I like this game. It's easy.
I'm waiting for it.
I can just cast darkness. So if it's too easy, I can cast darkness if you would like.
sure, I'll throw recklessly.
Dear God.
At me.
I believe the term is, oh no.
Tables around there. Poor
So
Patreon.
it
in the
goes
fucking
back. It
corner.
goes back to Wii bowling days. Okay, so I've just got to.
Woo!
My eyes.
My TV!
My leg.
Okay, Urson.
I'm gonna do one more round of this now. Oh, stop endangering the party. Oh, that was almost one.
You're fine.
Snip. Snip!
Towards the snip, man.
Snip, snip,
This will be
snip, snip,
my last throw
snip,
for it.
snip.
Oh, yeah.
Ow!
Whoa.
Good throw.
Whoa!
So you got like 3 fingers, so it's like a nicer.
Oh,
And nice, nice and even just between the two index fingers.
that's it.
It's like smaller targets or like one bigger target.
Oh.
And
Uh,
now it is Snip's turn.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Good.
Now we are handling this liquor.
Yep.
Alright, D6. Who we gonna hit?
Urson.
Ursa.
Right.
Finally getting one
Okay.
back his way.
Okay.
Give me an
Okay.
attack roll.
Okay. If this ends up through your chest, and you end, sorry, but you'll meet the dead people you've been talking to. So
Not for
Me?
long.
It's fine. It's cheap to bring me back.
not 20, boy. Let's go.
Another one.
Second one of the night. Damn.
So
Couldn't save these for combat, by the way.
I know, right? So this one lands right above Urson's pinky, like this.
You feel like splinter. You feel a splinter going into your skin.
No, doesn't feel
Scratch.
like
Scratch my nail off
if you moved and like if you moved your finger up at all, like yeah, it would bleed. But like you could move it to the side, obviously, and then be like, "There's the axe." That's terrifying. Jafira.
Honey?
Good on the drink.
Hey, Jafira?
Who you hitting?
Oh, I forgot to. Well, fine.
Ooh.
Someone's in danger. Snips.
Snips.
No,
Oh,
14's fine. You hit the table.
Oh.
The way I was rolling it is that if any of you had rolled under a 10, that
The
was a
chances
hit.
that was so high.
You forgot which party you're talking to, buddy.
Yes.
No, one just looking down your hand here, he's like a thunk. What's that for?
Oh yeah, no, it's not one
Wait,
would have
wait,
been you
what's
got
that
crit.
Video? What's that video? I gotta
Is it
find
like
it.
what I posted in the chat?
What did you post in the chat?
He posted a gif.
Might be.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Pretty
I
good.
keep opening the wrong thing. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Down to the head.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
I don't want to know what it felt when they had adrenaline.
It's in your head. It's in your head. He was so drunk, man. He didn't feel anything.
That's what happens whenever you drink and
He
darts.
then turned to the clock and told it he wasn't in drunk.
Yeah, fair.
Time, I'm not fucking drunk.
I was not allowed anywhere near the darts in university.
Why, to be honest.
Yep. The pub near our student accommodation had it, but no. But you guys then retire to your rooms.
Who won?
I think I
Yeah,
did.
Snips rolled 2 crits.
Can I just...
Yeah.
Can I do something as a little flavorful here?
Go for
Would
it.
I have been able, even though I was doing that up, to use... Is it magic mouth that makes put a word into the
Maybe?
Yeah, it's like you can lay it down, then set conditions for it to trigger.
Would I have been able to
So,
use
like,
that
if someone
scraps
walks
of
past.
paper to do a confetti sound effect?
Yeah.
Run birthday party!
Yep. Nice.
Game!
Winner!
Winner.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming Scratch then like fixes up the table. Doesn't take very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just whap, mendings it.
Another one. And then you retire to your rooms. So the guy's room seems to have sort of like has some plants in it. It has obviously your 3 beds. There is a 4th bed, obviously, in case 4-bedroom rooms are kind of standard. And has like sort of a dark greeny sort of, you guess, frog style decor.
That's so cute.
Froggy chair!
Oh hell!
Froggy chair!
Okay, yes, froggy chair.
I love my froggy chair!
Whereas the room that the Japhira, Scratch, and Kara have been put into is more sort of, seems like lotus flower sort of colours scheme. So like pinkish green, very like pastel-y, but not like overly pastel-y. And yeah, seems all the beds super nice, soft. Like you're like, if this was an inn in Lake Rest, like being nowhere near as good as this.
Yeah.
But obviously, depending on your rooms and your houses, yeah, you probably have better stuff in your beds. But it does for an inn.
Very nice, very nice.
And the next morning, woken up bright and early. Not by anyone in particular, just sort of the ambient sound outside. People going to work, people travelling across the bridge, to and from the bridge. And there's where we'll leave the session for tonight. It's all waking up, getting ready to go see Mortimer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to kill someone next session.
Are you?
The family's missing. Like, gee, we went up there. Like, they're going to be missing for a reason. It's like,
Well, you still have 2 paths of which story way to go here.
Oh.
Both of which are going to be fit for your level. The other you'll be able to do after, but it may be, well, one will end up tougher than the other. But it just depends which you feel more drawn towards. I know some...
We're working getting to Jeff's accent. It's just gone for me at the minute, man.
It's fair. Being in the cold weather probably doesn't help you get into that accent again. Being in a cold house.
This isn't so bad now. We've got oil and the heating's fixed.
Nice.
Nice.
So next week I'll have this sorted. So.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're all good.
Yeah, man. We've got teeth stuff to gotta deal with sometimes.
I am well aware. Actually, I forgot to phone the dentist today. No, I'm due an appointment at some point soon. Can't remember when it was, so. Chance I've already missed it? Yep. But they didn't send out any reminders, so. I'm not sure. But yes, thank you for joining us back for session 1 of this new season. Hope you join us again next week. And obviously, keep an eye out on QCon social medias for any updates on this year's con. I don't know, obviously, myself when that's due to come out. But if you follow Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, give it a look in, sort of have a check, especially if you're looking out for updates on that. And yeah, see you next time. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!